K5 project is progressing. The other night it broke into the 9, so it went a 9.8 at 141, which is pretty fast. When I, at 42 years old, look back at what it took to get a car in the 9s years ago, it was so much work. And now you have this car with less than $5,000 in bolt-ons, and it goes a 9 at, over 140 miles an hour, which is pretty wild. So there's some things that we're working through with the transmission, however you guys want me to say it. But it's coming along. We've got hooked up with Mike Body, and he's been working on the ECU tech to tune it. That ECU tech opened up a lot of things for us, and it runs good. Like, we're gonna gag it here and see kind of how it goes. So it's definitely got a lot more low speed hit than my Mark IV. The Mark IV, it's kind of like a toy that you wind up. Like, once it's rolling and once it's making power, it's like nothing else. It's just a brutal, really neat road car. But 0 to 60, it's just not. It doesn't have that snap, that low speed response. And this car has a ton of gear and a ton of gear ratios. It's always going to put the engine in a power band because of the amount of forward gear ratios. So it's always snappy.
30, 60.
Starting to build a little bit of a history with us. We'd taken it on drag week and it had a 10-second average then, and we plan to take it on drag week again this year and see if maybe we can get a 9-second average, which would be pretty exciting. And we're going to deal with some driveline issues as power progresses. You find the limitations of different parts. So we've actually broken one stock diff and it's at the shop, and I need to take it apart and see where it broke. But these are the costs of drag racing. I don't know that you tear one up on the street because the traction isn't available on the street. But for the amount of money we have in mods and the performance of the vehicle, it's really, really coming together for me. I'm starting to enjoy it more. So currently the car is ECU Tech. It's been tuned by Mike Body. It has an AEM water methanol kit. It has a forged motorsport charge pipe, so that charge pipe allows you to plumb in your methanol kit. It also has a nitrous bung, so we have a Nitrous Express nitrous system, single nozzle with the maximizer controller, so you can turn it on, turn it off with different boost levels and engine speeds, which is really a nice way to do it. It's got BC coilovers, an HKS catback, a Boost Logic downpipe. It's a pure turbo. The wheels are a BC R205 with a Mickey Thompson drag radial. And we've been racing it on BP MS109. We don't have the headroom in the fuel system to run it on ethanol. There's just not enough fuel flow, so something like that will have to come in the future. But it's under $5,000 in mods if you don't count the wheels, but the wheels are optional. They're really, really good looking set of wheels, but not everybody is going to want to spring for those. But yeah, that's the mod list to have a 9-second Mark V, at least for us.
sure?